Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and in preparation for watching Ahsoka, I decided to rewatch Rebels, even though I know it by heart. But I also rewatched my top 16 missing Star Wars Rebels Black Series video, and I was missing a lot of figures on that list. So, to make up for it, I decided to do another 16 missing Star Wars Rebels Black Series. And some of these characters are definitely just filler in order to make it a 16 because the last one was 16. It's a long story anyway. I also even made a mistake in that one where I said it was 15 because I thought it was and there were actually 16. But anyway, so in number 16, aka, I have Lieutenant List. Lieutenant List would be a figure that's one of the fillers, yes. However, he's on here because of the fact that we don't actually get that many like officers outside of like Tarkin and Rampart. They don't really do that many Imperial officers, and there are a lot of them in Rebels, so I figured Lieutenant List would be a good one to pick for number 16. Number 15, I have a Clan Ren Mandalorian. Now, why did I include this on here? Mandalorians are cool, and the ones of Clan Ren have a cool design and are pretty important in seasons 3 and 4. Well, only the first two episodes of 4, but they're important in season 3, so I figured, hey, I could include them. Number 14, I have a TIE fighter pilot. Now, when was the last time we got a Black Series figure that was a TIE fighter pilot? It's been a long time, so TIE fighter pilots show up honestly pretty often in Rebels. There's a whole episode about TIE fighter pilots. So I figured, hey, a TIE fighter pilot, this would be a good place that we could get another one. We haven't gotten one in a while. So, boom, TIE fighter pilot, number 14. Speaking of pilots, number 13, I have Mart. Now, Mart is one of the fillers, but he is a main character in the show, so I figured he could make the list, and I could see them making him a Black Series figure. Yet again, though, they don't make anyone from Rebels for some reason. But for an accessory, he'd have a blaster like he has in Season 4. Number 12, Admiral Constantine. Basically, everything I said about Lieutenant List, but up one because this guy's more of a main character than Lieutenant List. An accessory, blaster. Number 11, Melch. How is it we don't have Melch? That's all I'm going to say. I mean, obviously, accessory would be a blaster. And yeah, that's it. Like, why don't we have Melch yet? Seriously. Okay, number 10, I have Ryder Izadi, a character that I feel is more likely to get a figure on this list. Ryder's pretty prominent in Rebels, and so yeah, I think we should get a Ryder. He does have that helmet and blaster, so I think those could be his accessories. Now, number 9 is actually a figure we are getting soon, a battle-damaged Vader. However, it's from Kenobi, and Rebels did it first, where he's talking to someone who is important in Anakin Skywalker's life, with the mask cracked, revealing some of his face. So, Rebels honestly deserves the figure more. I mean, it is more important in Kenobi, and it did make first place in my top missing Kenobi Black Series, but honestly, Rebels should have one too. And it wouldn't even be that big a deal. The only difference is Vader gets the opposite side of his mask damaged in Rebels. Number 8, I have a figure that there is no way we will ever get because for some reason not even a Rancor can get a Black Series figure because people didn't vote for it enough. Bendu, but I wanted to put him in the middle, so he's number 8. The one in the middle. Seriously though, they didn't even make a Rancor because there wasn't enough votes for it. Number 7, another main character who's a Mandalorian in Star Wars Rebels, Fenn Rau. Now, Rau I could see them making a Black Series figure for, not because of the fact he's a main character in Rebels, but because he's a Mandalorian with a cool armor design. I mean, Axe Wove's got a Black Series figure, and outside of that one episode in Season 3, all that existed at the time was him in that one episode of Season 2, and that's when they had announced the figure. Number 6, I have Hondo. All I'm going to say about this figure is, I smell profit. Okay, number 5, I have a character that somehow doesn't have a Black Series figure. AP5. Another thing about AP5 is, what happened to him in Rebels? Like, seriously. He's in Season 3. He's at the final battle in Season 3. And then he just never showed up once in the background of Season 4 or anything in Season 4. He's just... Wait, AP5 exists? I feel like that's how they were acting in the writer's room, because he doesn't have anything in Season 4. Oh well, but anyway, give this droid a Black Series figure, and give him one of those little things that fly in space as an accessory. Number 4, I have Gar Saxon. Now, Gar Saxon, I could see them giving a Black Series figure to. Another reason, Mandalorian, but he's also a main villain in the show, so I could see them giving him a figure. His accessories would obviously be a removable helmet and his blaster, and his jetpack too. Okay, number 3, a character that I don't know how missed my original list, when I had Governor Price on that list, but I didn't have Rook on it. So, Rook. Okay, Rook would be perfect for a Black Series figure in that he's a bounty hunter, which have a tendency to sell well, and another thing is that he just would be a good figure in your collection, I think. So yeah, make a Rook figure. Not that much. Now, Rook is actually the last character on this list that doesn't already have a figure in a different variation. Number 2, I have Blind Kanan Jarrus. We have a Kanan figure, yes. I even did a review of him, which you should probably check out if you haven't done. But anyway, Blind Kanan is not a figure we've gotten. So, I think we should have a Blind Kanan Jarrus Black Series figure. I mean, it would probably sell. If the original sold, this one would probably sell. Plus, I think most people remember Kanan as when he's blind more than when he wasn't blind. But number 1 is a Sabine Wren figure from Season 3 of Star Wars Rebels. And I know this is a picture of her from Season 4, but still, it's the same armor from Season 3 and the Darksaber from Season 3. Now, for accessories, removable helmet, jetpack, blasters, and the Darksaber. And I know this isn't that high of an expectation because we're getting a Sabine from Ahsoka, and the literal only difference is that figure doesn't have a jetpack, so... And I guess different lightsaber. But anyway, point is, we should have a Sabine because so far the only one that's been released is her from Season 1. Why didn't they release Season 3 Sabine? That's literally the default Sabine most people think of in their heads. So anyway, if they're making her for Ahsoka, I think we should also have her for Rebels Season 3. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off, and my next video will probably be my Ezra and Chopper Black Series review. If not, it'll be someone from Clone Wars, but I really got to get on it because Ahsoka's only got 3 more episodes left. Anyway, this is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off, and I look forward to our next encounter in my next video.